with our little Finley. It is so good to be home. It's been a few days since we've been home. Honestly, we have been sleeping when we should be up and vice versa.
Our time clocks are all sorts of screwed up right now.
They're so screwed up. The first day we got back, you guys, was Thanksgiving.
We literally took a flight from Australia straight into dinner with the family.
It was awesome. We got to see all the family.
If you guys have not seen their videos, definitely go check them out on Our Life in Holland and This Is How We Bingham.
As soon as we got done with that, it was like 5 o'clock and we were like walking zombies. We were so tired. We've been traveling for over 20 hours. Our time clocks were completely flipped at this point.
Oh, super flipped.
I slept 0 hours on the plane.
I, on the other hand, you guys, slept a little bit better, only because I got first class.
Yeah, and I'm back in coach, crunched like this. It was really cool though. We've had these flight benefits, so it's basically like flying standby. This is the first time he's ever been upgraded.
In first class, you guys. Oh, it was amazing. I can go into that in another vlog, but guys, it was insane.
He paid like $45 for the entire flight.
And the best part is that the retail cost of that ticket was $12,000. Oh $12,000.
We are having the hardest time getting back to our schedule. We're taking sleeping pills. We are trying to go to bed earlier. We'll like go to bed at 8 and wake up at like 10, 11 and then be up for the entire night. If any of you guys have any tips on how to get back on a normal schedule,
drop them in the comments below because we need them.
But the one good thing about this, you guys, is we had a special package here waiting for us when we got home from our trip that we are so excited to talk to you guys about. It is called Parachute and it is a home essentials company. So they do everything from bedding to stuff for your bathroom to just home essentials. And they're all focused about just creating like a cozy home and just really making your home somewhere that you want to live in and be about. How I heard about this company is one of my really good friends. I was actually having a girls' night over at her home and I was in her bed and I was like, what kind of bedding is this? Because honestly, it felt like butter and just nothing like I have ever felt before. And she was like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you about this. And she told me about Parachute. And so when we had the opportunity to work with them, I knew it was definitely something that I wanted to get for ourselves and also tell you guys about. So we're super excited because today we are partnering with Parachute. Our new bedding arrived when we got home from Australia. When we first got into our bed, we both just about died. This quality is just like none other. Even the packaging, the attention to detail this company has is nothing like I've ever seen. Just even when we opened the box and each little piece of bedding was individually wrapped and tagged, the name and everything, I automatically knew this is high quality and it's gonna last forever.
I was even surprised because I know nothing about bedding.
You guys should have seen his face when he got in the bed for the first time. He was like, what is this? And I was like, I know, I told you. Like, it's crazy. We've just always kind of shopped and got the more generic sheets when it comes to bedding. We haven't really gone for more of the high quality that would last for a long time. Kind of crazy. I heard this fact on the radio. Apparently, the average person will sleep a number of 26 years over their lifetime.
26 years.
26 years. Like,
in bed, asleep.
And then on top of that, another 7 years trying to get to sleep. And I can actually see that I always toss and I turn. It takes a long time for me to go to sleep. So that kind of tells you that you should invest into what you're sleeping with because you spend so much time in it.
Seriously. So I'm hoping with this new bedding that I can bump that up to 27 years.
The first night we got back, we slept for like, what, 12 hours?
Oh
the
my
next
gosh.
time, like,
seriously,
11 or 12 again. So we've been sleeping like babies in this bedding. The linen duvet, and of course I picked out a neutral color, so I went with the white. But you guys, the comfort level of this is just out of this world, which is going to be a problem, especially when I have to go back to work. Another thing I really love about this brand is they don't use any harmful chemicals or synthetic softeners, which is really great, especially for people with sensitive skin. And of course, you know who's probably the biggest fan of our new bedding? This little he cannot stop rolling around in the blankets, you guys. And because the holidays are just around the corner, This is the perfect time to look into Parachute. I was on their website. They have this holiday gift guide with something for everyone. Whether you're a homebody or a traveler or a night owl, there is something for everyone on your list. So ladies out there, if you're trying to think of what to get your hubbies, Jared can attest,
yes,
this would be an awesome gift. And then also any guys out there, I can attest, the lady in your life will absolutely love new bedding as well. So if you guys want to check this out for yourselves, make sure you go to parachutehome.com/Jared and Britt and enjoy free shipping on all US orders. I absolutely love this bedding. Jared loves this bedding. We know you're gonna love this bedding. It'll make a great gift this holiday season. Make sure you go to parachutehome.com/Jared and Britt to enjoy free shipping on all US orders, and your Christmas shopping will be done like that.
Okay guys, it is like 4 a.m. now and we're exhausted. So we're now going to take a power nap, basically.
We'll see what time we wake up. We don't really know.
In the morning, guys, we are going to be getting into the holiday spirit. So we will see you guys in a little bit.
Finley, what is that, puppy? What is it? Tell everyone how excited you are to have mommy and daddy home, but more mommy, huh? You guys, this little buddy will not leave my side. Oh my goodness, yes, look at him. He will not leave my side ever since we've gotten home. It is the cutest thing. He just wants to be held all the time, just giving me kisses. He sleeps right next to me. Last night, we finally fell asleep. It was about 5 a.m. This time change is no joke. It is really messing with us. It's just so crazy. So we got a few hours of sleep. Jared had to head off to work, and I've just been doing a few things around the house today with my sweet little Finners. We're about to go on a walk, but I actually have a dentist appointment today. But I wanted to talk about something with you guys. I've never talked about this on the vlog before, but I have seen some questions and different things like that. So I'm just gonna be really open and honest with you guys and talk about my situation, and maybe it will help someone else out there that's going through maybe something similar that I did. Many of you may have noticed from some of our vlogs or our pictures, but I am actually missing a tooth. Right there, ding, ding, ding. Hopefully Jared puts in some funny noise or something. Ding, 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 ding. Because yes, I do not have a tooth. About a year ago, this was right before Christmas, I was in Las Vegas with my family on this little trip, and my tooth started hurting so bad. Like, it got to the point where I couldn't even move. I was in excruciating pain. I knew something was really wrong. It had been hurting like a little bit off and on up until then, but nothing like crazy like this. So I knew I had to go to the dentist. So we found a dentist. It was on a Saturday, so it was like this emergency dentist, and it turned out that I had an infection in this tooth right here. He was like, we need to extract that, because if you don't extract it, I guess it can get up, and tooth infections can be really dangerous. Luckily, my tooth was hurting enough that it forced me to go in. So I went in. It was the worst pain I've ever been in my life. The dentist said when he tried to extract the tooth, my tooth broke off in little pieces. Typically, a tooth extraction isn't too bad, but because it broke off, he didn't have anything he could really grab onto. Like, he kept trying to grab. It was over 2 hours of pain. He said it was the worst tooth extraction he's ever seen or done, which is crazy. But it got to the point, you guys, that, you know, the numbing stuff they put in to numb your gums, he couldn't give me any more. I kept feeling it as he was just using both of his hands with trying to get it out, but eventually it was just kind of going into little pieces that he had to do it piece by piece and kind of dig. I'm sorry, this is a little graphic, but he literally was digging into my gums trying to get this out. I was like crying, and usually I can take pain pretty well, but it was really bad. I just wanted to share that with you, because if any of you out there have tooth pain, go see a dentist right away. If you wait, it can get worse, and you can in turn maybe have something like I had. I was in so much pain. He gave me a little gas as well, so I was already loopy. I was out of it. I had just been in the chair for over 2 hours. The crazy thing is Jared was there with me. He picked me up, and we had to go get my pain medicine and different things like that. We went to Costco, and I stayed in the car. I actually have a video clip. I was trying to video it to see if the tooth was gone. Fair warning, I'm crying in this video. As you can imagine, after being on gas and numbing and just being in a lot of pain, I'm a total mess. I am gonna share this with you just to get anybody out there that is afraid of going to the dentist, this is what will happen if you don't go to the dentist. So as you guys can tell, I was in a ton of pain. I mean, it's funny now. We laugh about the video. We shared it around all of our family and everything like that. So it's kind of funny to look back on it, but at the time it was not funny. It was super, super painful. So if anything, watching that video hopefully will make you go to the dentist early on so you don't have to get your tooth extracted. Going back to my tooth extraction, I have waited over a year now to go to get it fixed because I need an implant. And honestly, I kind of had just PTSD with that whole situation, because after I got that tooth extracted, I actually went through months and months. For whatever reason, I got cankers in my mouth after that happened, and it got to the point where I couldn't even open my mouth. So it actually led to other things. We won't get into that. Anyways, it was a hard few months for me for sure, but I'm all better now. I'm feeling ready. I know I need to go get this tooth looked at and get the plan in place, because you have to get, I think, like a post and different things, and it can take a while. And I was talking to a coworker and she was like, yeah, you really need to go get that fixed, because if you wait too long, I guess your teeth can shift and it can really mess things up. So I'm crossing my fingers that it has not shifted too much and I can go in and we can just make this as painless as possible and get this fixed. I'm also gonna be getting a cleaning. Jared went to the dentist yesterday and he had 0 cavities, you guys. We'll see how mine go. I'm crossing my fingers I don't have too many. So I'm curious, you guys, comment down below. I would love to know anybody out there that's had experience with a tooth implant. What was the process like? How long did it take? Like, is there anything I should know? Because to be honest, I'm super nervous about it. But I'm really excited at the same time that I'm gonna have a tooth back in there, because honestly, I've been pretty self-conscious about it in every picture, even in vlogs when I'm talking with you guys. I always try and like talk to this side, and just makes me a little insecure not having a tooth there. So it'll be really nice from that aspect, but as well, it has caused me to develop a little lisp, which is crazy. I've never had that before, and so I think it does have to do with that tooth missing. So guys, there it is. I hope maybe I answered some of your questions about my teeth. These are all my real teeth. This will be my first ever implant. I'm nervous about it, but also super excited just to feel more like myself again. I will keep you updated as I find out more about the process, what's gonna happen with my tooth and everything like that. But for now, I am ready to take this little buddy, look how cute he is, out on a walk. He's been so patient. It's pretty nice weather today, so we're gonna head out there and then I gotta head to the dentist. Okay, you wanna go on a walk? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go get your leash. I'm so excited, oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. So nice to be outside. It's not that cold today. It's almost 50 degrees outside. A lot of the snow has melted since we've been home. For those of you that don't know, Utah gets really bad inversions, it's called. So basically our cities are in a valley between 2 mountain ranges, so all the air gets trapped and it can create really bad air quality. So a storm's coming in, which is really nice. So hopefully that'll clear out the air. But it makes it just really kind of gloomy, and there's been a ton of fog recently as well, which is kind of cool, but we really need to clean out the air. But it's been so fun being out here with Finn. He is loving it out here. We love this cute little neighborhood that we live in because it's perfect. There's tons of little streets, places for him to run and play, and there's some empty fields as you can see back here, so he loves all of that too. So we're gonna head home so I can get to the dentist. And then tonight, we are doing something kind of different this year that I'm really excited about. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's go. There he goes. Let's go home. Come on, this way. Let's go. I just pulled up to the dentist. My appointment's in, about 2 minutes, so I gotta head on in there. But wish me luck. I'm a little bit nervous. Fingers crossed everything goes okay. I'm really hoping that it'll be good news on how we can get my tooth fixed and it's not gonna be too long of a process. So let's head inside. Okay, just got done with my appointment. I actually just pulled in. I'm back home now. I'm happy to report I had one cavity. Jared had none yesterday, but hey, I'll take one. I was a little worried that I would have more than that for some reason. It's crazy, but I was talking with the hygienist there and she was saying the health of your teeth have a lot to do with genetics. I know my dad has really good teeth, but my mom is opposite. She was like, well, don't be surprised. Women as well are prone to have more issues with their teeth. Anyways, sidetracked. So here's the update with my tooth. We got the implant scheduled. The good news is he said I do not have to have a bone graft. So I guess my bone is healthy enough and there's enough of it there that they don't have to graft a bone, which is really good. So we said it's gonna be a pretty simple process. All I have to do is I'm gonna be going back here in about a week. He just has to put a post up into my gum. That has to heal for about 4 months. So after 4 months goes by, then I will go back and he will be putting in the implant, which is awesome. Good news is my insurance will help out with some of that. And then also next week, I'm gonna be getting my cavity filled. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna head inside. Jared's still off at work, but once he gets home, I'm gonna give him the update. I know he's really curious how my appointment went. Off the phone with Jared. Oh, you didn't want to be in the picture, so you went down lower. Or are you just laying your head down? Jared is running a little later than expected, so there'll be a part 2 to today, which is gonna involve us telling you guys all about how we are changing things up for Christmas, which we could not be more excited about. I think it's gonna be really special and it involves all of you. Before I go, I really have to just say thank you again to everyone who gave us tips and recommendations about Australia. We had just the most amazing trip. We feel super grateful and blessed that we were able to go out there and experience that country. It was a bucket list item for both Jared and I, so it was really cool to be able to go and do that. We love you guys. Have a fabulous night, and we'll see you tomorrow for our Christmas surprise. Night, everyone. Bye.